Hello again, and welcome back. A while back, Claire and I did a Golabki recipe, Polish stuffed cabbage. Today, I'd like to share with you another Golabki recipe. This one happens to be of a friend of mine, Irene. Irene was born in Poland, lived in the United States for a while, and now she's back in Poland. But she comes back for visits. And on her last visit, she made Golabkis. And they were delicious. They were so delicious that I emailed her and I asked her for her recipe. So, here it is. For the ingredients, you will need 1 large or 2 small heads of savoy cabbage. Now, if you cannot find savoy cabbage, you may use regular cabbage. Half a pound of ground beef, half a pound of ground pork, half a pound of cut up into small pieces bacon. Now the best way to cut up a bacon is freeze it first and then cut it up. 2 cups of chopped, finely chopped onions, 2 cups of white rice. You want to make sure that it's freshly cooked, not instant. And salt and pepper for seasoning. Now, once we roll the Golabkis, we will be needing about 5 cups of V8 juice. Well, I said we will need about 5 cups of V8 juice to top the Golabkis. Now, you could use the juice by itself, or in our case, we are going to add about 1/3 of a cup of heavy cream to the V8 juice. And then we're going to thicken the juice. To do that, we're going to make the roux. To make the roux, you will need 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter and 2 tablespoons of flour. Now, to prepare the Golabkis, we're going to do them in stages. The first stage is to prepare the sauce, which is going to be used to top the Golabkis. Second stage is to prepare the cabbage, then the filling, and then we're going to stuff the cabbage with the filling. In other words, make the Golabkis, and then we're going to prepare them for baking. So let's get going. Before we make the sauce, we have to make the roux. So here I have a small frying pan of a medium heat. I've melted the butter, and now I'm going to add the flour and stir. You're going to stir the flour and the butter till it's golden in color. Make sure not to burn the roux. To make the sauce, here I have a medium-sized pot over medium heat. I've combined the juice and the cream and I've stirred it. Next, we're going to add the roux. Then we're going to stir the sauce and we're going to let it simmer till it thickens. So we are ready to prepare the cabbage for boiling. And you're going to do this by cutting the core out. Using a sharp knife, you're going to cut around the core, which I've already done. So here we have a large pot full of boiling water. You're going to gently lower the cabbage into the pot. Now be careful, the water is very, very hot. And you're going to move the cabbage around. And then you're going to notice the leaves are going to start coming away from the cabbage. And you're going to let them boil very briefly. And then you're going to remove the leaves and put them in a strainer to cool. just like that. Continue doing this till all the leaves have come away from the core. And there's our next one. So here are the cabbage leaves. And while they are draining and cooling, we're going to prepare the filling. Now before we could mix all the ingredients, we have to saute the bacon and the onions. So here I have a large frying pan set over medium heat. We're going to drop the bacon. We're going to saute the bacon till it's lightly brown. And now we are ready to add the onions. We're going to mix. And now we're going to let the bacon and the onions saute till the onions are translucent. To make the filling, here I have a large bowl. I have combined the beef, the pork, the rice, and in the middle here, the fried bacon and the onions. To that, I'm going to add the salt and freshly ground pepper. And now we're going to mix all the ingredients together. Now the best way to do this is with your hands. So I have already washed my hands, and now I'm just going to dig in and start mixing. You want to make sure all the ingredients are mixed well. And this is how the filling should look like. Now that the filling is done and the cabbage leaves are cool, we are ready to make the Golabkis. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the cool leaf and you're going to remove the hard part of the leaf. By removing this thick part, this will help us roll the Golabkis so much easier. Now you're going to flip the leaf over and you're going to take the filling. Now this is about 1/3 of a cup. You're going to tuck it in at the one end of the leaf. You're going to roll it once. Then you're going to take the one side, tuck it in. Then you're going to take the other side of the leaf and now tightly you're going to roll it forward just like that. Yeah. So let's do another one. You can take the leaf, remove the hard part of the leaf. There we go. Flip it over. You're going to take the filling, tuck it in, roll this once, and roll it tightly. Then take the one side of the leaf, then the other, and roll it forward. There. Now, I'm going to go ahead and finish rolling the rest of the leaves. So now that we have rolled all of the Golabkis, we are ready for the next step, baking them. So here I have a large casserole dish. Now you could use either one large dish or two medium-sized dishes. You just want to make sure that they are deep. I have layered the bottom of the casserole with the leftover cabbage. Next, I'm going to place the Golabkis right on top of the cabbage leaves. You just want to make sure that you tuck them in, just like that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish filling the dish. And then I'm going to top the golabkis with tomato sauce. So now we're going to take the tomato sauce and you're just going to pour it right over the golabkis. Then we're going to cover the dish with a foil. We're going to tightly seal it, and we're going to bake the golabkis at 350 degrees for about an hour to an hour and a half. So here are the golabkis. Don't they look delicious? They are ready to be served. Well, I hope you find this recipe as delicious as I did, and I hope you'll give it a try. Thank you for tuning in.